Commercial reusable space launch, Moore's law, and modern manufacture enables in-space infrastructure. Space-based solar power satellites are the key infrastructure for expanding into space. Low Earth orbit is not suitable for solar power satellites, but on-orbit propellant transfer allows access to higher orbits at low marginal cost. Virtus Solis's power satellite constellation is planned for a 12-hour medium Earth orbit called Molnia, which is uncrowded and highly elliptical, spending 11.5 hours of every 12 at 35,000 kilometers above the northern or southern hemisphere. This orbit allows two ground stations on opposing sides of the planet to be served sequentially, providing baseload capabilities. The arrays of thin tile satellites are assembled in the final orbit, transported flat-packed in racks for maximum usage of the rocket's payload bays. The assembly robots extract 25,000 satellites and then assemble them into arrays of 100,000 or more. Each autonomous satellite delivers about 1 kilowatt to the ground, and the arrays can scale up to over 20 gigawatts each. As the satellites are interchangeable and cost less than a laptop, servicing amounts to removing and replacing elements of the array. The assembly process is simple. Extract the satellites from the racks and click together like Legos into large circular transmitters of 0.5 to 3 kilometers in diameter. Once a sufficient size, the arrays can transmit power to one or more ground stations, and a constellation of two or more can provide baseload power to multiple ground stations simultaneously. You can see this constellation of 3 power satellites provides redundant coverage to nearly the entire northern hemisphere. The ground stations are 2 kilometers in diameter and can absorb up to 1.5 gigawatts each, powering 150,000 people, and can be sited and built like conventional solar farms near end users. The launch vehicle can return to the launch site and be reused with only small propellant use. Virtus Solis is Latin for the power of the sun. Virtus is the root of virtue, and as the Romans didn't have a concept of energy as we do, it is better translated as power or kingly authority. This power to change the world aligns with our vision of clean, firm, low-cost, globally available energy. Low-cost energy is the greatest lever for universal prosperity.